The cold was never meant to last. It only teaches the heart to burn. Oh! Excuse me?
Jeez.
How dare you?
Everybody lift your hands.
No.
So Raye just released her album, This Music May Contain Hope.
I like that title.
Yeah, it's a really cool title,
Yeah.
right? One of the songs that was creating a lot of buzz was Clack Symphony because it sounds amazing. Now realizing that it features Hans Zimmer. We have Maya here, everybody.
Hi,
and
everybody.
she's amazing. Maya and I have like these in-depth conversations about music and stuff like that in life. We'll just kind of talk as if we're talking to each other, but you guys would kind of be a witness. So let's cut to the chase and get to the music. The Clack Symphony.
Did you know the odds to be born on this earth's 1 in 400 trillion? I conquered those odds, yet I can't conquer leaving this house. I eat, sleep, scroll and work, but there has to be more than just merely existing. In fact, I was thinking there's not enough wine in the fridge to unleash me in this feeling. Feeds for some feminine healing. By that I mean I called my girls and said SOS, pick a dress, pick a time and an address for the outgoing tonight.
She has her laptop and her phone on the floor, and then the wine on her like little
on her stiletto,
on her stiletto or whatever.
What I liked about seeing her laptop and phone on the floor, these are supposed to be tools for her creativity, and they become snares and traps of consumption. It just humanizes that experience in that one moment.
Send the call out, send the call out. Calling on my baddest women's, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I love the sound of it. You let the girls out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hiding, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that it's going to be on.
I watch it and I go to didactically critique and break it down, and it just hits me because it's just like I know what it's like to feel that way.
Same.
Like I know what it's like to feel that way, where it's just like it seems like getting to the door is the hardest part of any type of interaction with any type of people. In the other video that I recorded, I mentioned the time that you that I was supposed to go and do a little gig.
And I had to call.
So okay, so what?
Send a call out.
So I wasn't calling out.
Remember?
I was in my room.
I started my morning in tears. Got a great waterproof mascara I can recommend. I should try my luck in Hollywood and find some auditions, because the way I pick this mic will pay the mortgage and the rent. Climb into my lonely throne before my TV. I feel alone, I feel like no one really needs me. So thank you, Carly, for having a sixth sense and for calling to remind me we don't settle for depression on a Friday night.
I'm hearing and seeing this like simultaneously. Like a couple phrases came to mind. I said cinematic, but then I also thought mini musical. Like this feels like theater brought to film, like in a way. So it felt like the storytelling carried it in the lyrics and the rhythm and the cadence. You have to pay attention. You have to focus on what is being said and also how it's being said. When I'm listening to Raye sing through this journey, the highs and the lows, the emotional swells and like being brought down, you can feel the weight of you can feel the weight of her mental health journey. You can feel the weights of the depression that she's going through and the way that she needs support and finds it challenging to ask for help. I like all of these different like complex elements are I can see it in the video.
I need a pep talk.
Yeah.
I need a hug, I need a dance floor. I've got one more life, I need to get out the house more and really start living it. Heavy is the burdens that are weighing on me. I will let them down, I know some pink and blue lies. Call my girls and said SOS, make a dress, make a time and a dress for me, all going out. Send a call out, send a call out. Calling on my baddest women's, it's about to go down. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I need that. Click, 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 clack, symphony, I love the sound.
I love how through composed it was. First of all, like just the high heels being like they let the sound of the high heels, the sound of the friends coming to get ya.
Yeah.
Be like the main driver of the percussion.
Click, 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 clack.
But also, like verse 1 and verse 2 felt completely different.
But there has to be more than just me existing. Feel alone, I feel like no one really needs me.
Yes.
And I think that's the power of orchestration, where it's like when you have so many instruments that are at your disposal that you can take the same chord progression and make it feel different for every single for different situations.
Jimmy Choo, it's time to open up the closet. It's a sad time to seem and never blown it. Gather cobwebs. Come to me, someone bring the sun to me. I She needs a dance floor.
I thought of like Alice in Wonderland, and just the way that they use like that scene where she's using her heels to climb this giant door. I don't even know how to fully describe it, but it's like I heard someone say actually on TikTok like whimsy as a form of defiance, or like joy as a form of resistance.
Yes,
you know, and the way that she's using this like childlike fantasy to describe these heavy like subject matter, it makes it so easily, like it's easily accessible, but then at the same time, it doesn't diminish the actual experience. And I really, really appreciated that.
And I would also say, like, this is the power of arrangement, period. What Hans Zimmer did with the orchestral arrangement, also with the simplicity of Raye's vocal, it's like there was an intentional choice to let the orchestration and the arrangement do the talking. And it's like if Raye had done this with like maybe just a piano, it definitely wouldn't have had all of the different swells and the different moments that were there that were really brought out, not even necessarily just by the writing and the chord progression, but by the arrangement. And that's a lot of the reason why I want to help a lot of you to do your own arranging and understanding harmony and vocal arranging. So what I did is I created a course called How to Stack Vocals. If a lot of you are in the singing world and you want to learn how to build your own world musically, all you need to do is go to howtostackvocals.com, and I'm going to show you a little bit of my own process that I use to create arrangements, like a lot of the ones that have been kind of going viral on TikTok, and also ones that will help you to build worlds around the stories and the songs that you are building. And so go to How to Stack Vocals and take some time. And if you don't know how to sing harmony, go to howtosingharmony.com and get your life and get your music.
Send a call out, calling on my baddest women, it's about to go down. Click, 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 Clack Symphony, I need that. Click, 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 Clack Symphony, I love the sound of it, feel like it goes out. I did, darling. She's empowered by the sound of us marching.
Yeah, I love that.
For me, I felt like even when you're talking about a little bit of defiance, joy is a form of defiance. Well, first of all, topically, like to pursue joy and document the pursuit of joy is a musical defiance as well.
Yeah.
Because of what everyone else is talking about. I also think that the arrangement like completely is defiant to be like, okay, we're not necessarily gonna have like the kick on the 1 and the and of 3 or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have and also it's like, okay, we're pursuing like actual humans that are playing these instruments.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna talk about
there
that.
could have easily been like I'm now starting to see more of this movement where people are like, okay, what can humans do that AI can't? And I don't know if that's something that Raye was thinking about intentionally with this specific arrangement, but like this is a very human piece.
Yes.
Like through and through and through and through and through. I can't help but feel like the conversation about technology is a part of the finding the whimsy.
Though this season of her life had been cold, lonely, and tough, though she slipped back into a darkness she had hoped by now to have overcome, she had learned a beautiful lesson as she kissed her girls goodbye and thanked them for getting her out the house. That maybe everything was going to be alright.
And I love the fact that we had those small pockets of spoken, it was almost like spoken word.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or just a short little monologue or narration. Yeah. It kind of reminded me of like James and the Giant Peach. That book was turned into a movie.
A film, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like stop animation, like almost like with dough and those kinds of mixed media type things. That was incredible.
Whimsical,
I love it.
She's empowered by the sound of us marching. Her legs are hurting, but her back is still arching. And the sound reminds me that she's going to be alright.
I'm always interested in how visuals speak to like the sonic experience. So at the beginning of the music video, you could see these what are they, quarter notes?
Those are eighth notes.
Eighth notes.
But I don't know if they were just eighth notes. I think it was just eighth
Just eighth notes. They also mimicked the silhouette of a stiletto. So like there's a lot of this like duality. Yeah, a lot of this like image sharing between
She looks good and you talk good.
between the theme of the
That's
song
why you got a Raye.
and
Thank God.
between the theme of the song lyrically, but then the music, which is speaking to the sheet music, which then would speak to the symphony.
There were some chord changes even at the end. It was just like you were taking on a complete journey, kind of like you were saying before.
And in fact, tonight, she did confirm. The cold never lasts, my darling. It just teaches the heart how to burn.
The cold was never meant to last. It only teaches the heart to burn. Oh! Excuse me?
Oh, jeez.
How dare you?
Everybody lift your hands.
No, on a moment of silence. And then there's this like sweeping instrumental that almost fades into the sound of the wind.
Like just, oh.
I had literal chills.
Where all the music was, it was all natural, like natural imagery. Big green open field, you know, high in the sky, flying with the music now. Like it's just
dress and colors,
color,
in the costuming. I agree. I think
this is such a rich conversation. Maya is talking so much amazing things, and so I want you to go hear it. So part 2 is going to be on her channel. You could just click that link right there, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, everyone.